Man, listen. Says she like my ice cream.
Hey, I was feeling that.
Yeah, I don't know about.
I was in here dancing.
Jack on that one. That just shouldn't come off my mouth.
This one right here. Again, we got Pat Urson.
Hey, Urson, baby.
Urson,
yeah,
I like how he said
I'm so happy that he said it because I'm like, I hooked on phonics didn't really work for me, so I've been messing it up.
Yeah,
like they've been telling me,
I'm like,
you're saying it wrong. And I'm like, yo, I know him like,
like
I met him many times, and I'm still like messing up his name.
It's like Pat's his first name, and Urson's his last name. Pat Urson. You see that drag in between? That's like that line. It's like Urson, baby. You gotta be able to pronounce it. But speaking of that name, like, what's up with that name? Like, I know you get asked this all the time, but look like Patterson to me, man.
Yeah, it is. That's a funny thing. For me, when I started being creative, I wanted to take my city, because at that time it was like a real bad negative light. I mean, it was the summer, we was losing everybody. Everybody was dying out here, and I was like, I want to put some positive light on my city. So then, rather than be called Patterson, I was like, how can I do this to where it's like, it's me still, So then I just did Pat Urson, where a lot of people just call me Urson, but they knew what that meant. It was like, give a tribute back to my city, like Pat Urson. So that's what that was. Florida.
True.
People say all the time, like, Florida, I don't get it.
Urson.
Like,
singer, rapper, author.
I do a little bit.
What else do you do?
So, right now, just, writing, producing, got a lot of records out there. Just love networking with different artists and making some big moves right now.
Can you name a few?
So right now, I'm really interested in working on this new P&B rock situation. So, that's still cooking up right now. Bryson Tiller, shout out to the classics right there. They produced one of the tracks on Bryson Tiller's last album. That was crazy. So working with them on some stuff.
Credits.
You already know.
Yeah.
So credits. Working. We staying busy.
Said I'm
very busy.
I ain't gotta always be in front of the ice cream parlor. Sometimes.
He said the ice cream parlor.
Listen, man. Listen. I gotta bring this ice cream girl. This video, right?
What video? How did you come up with the concept of that? Well, I don't know. No, the song.
What's funny? Me and my boy, we was just sitting down in the studio, and we just going through beats. And this beat came on. I was just mumbling like, He's like, I don't know what you said, but that's hot. He's like, say whatever you trying to say and just record it. And I just had the melody. So when I just laid the melody, I was like, let me put some words to it. So I was like, how can I tell a story about ice cream that's a little different? And I was like, I'm a big fan of like Too Short. You know what I'm saying? Like Blow the Whistle. Mm-hmm. That's a dope track. Khalees, Kaya, My Neck, My Back. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, it's been a minute since we had one of them records. When it come on, you just like that person in your mind or that situation. You just want to get it going. And that's how Ice Cream Girl came out. You know what I'm saying? So
look at there.
It was like the new version of, one of those type of songs.
You talked about how you made the song, but this video, I don't know if you saw the video, but it's visually inclined. It depicts a lot of stuff in this video. Did you find the location? What was up with the location, and how'd you come up with that concept?
First of all, shout out to Nimi Hendrix for shooting that. That was phenomenal work by him. Also, shout out to my man right here, JP, for giving inspiration.
Yeah, we gotta shout JP the exec.
I had something to do with
it.
No, he's growing. No, gotta pull him back.
He definitely did. His input was definitely valuable.
I didn't realize.
Pull him back down.
I forgot I had something.
Pull him back down.
Yo, thank you.
Pull him back down.
We Focus Entertainment. Thank you.
It was great. We all sat down and we was like, you know what? We want to do something that can show on different platforms, but at the same time push the envelope of creativity. Like typically somebody else would have probably got some ice cream and just went at it on some, some crazy stuff. But we actually contacted the ice cream parlor. We went through a couple ice cream parlors, like which person gonna let us come in there and shoot this video? And we actually got a really dope ice cream parlor down in Flemington, New Jersey. So I can't remember the name right now, but shout out to that owner that was out there.
I think it was actually called the Parlor or something like
right?
that.
Yeah, they had
the Parlor, and mind you, I think we drove like an hour, 2 hours away,
and
we did this on some like commando type of thing.
Yeah, it was like, yo, let's go. Nothing was rehearsed. It was just like camera on.
I think I fell asleep a little while. I mean, I tapped out.
Did you eat ice cream?
I had some ice cream. It was ice cream.
All I know, the bill at the end was like, all right, this was an ice cream video shoot.
See, I left for that part. I
make sure she got that off that ice cream.
Stayed left. She was like, she said, you can have any ice cream you want.
Yeah.
She's writing all of that down.
All that cherries.
All of that down. At the end, it was like,
you got sprinkles.
Sprinkles on that. But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Sheik and Tim, for definitely, helping create that, man. It was fun. And Alexis Cali, if you're watching this, Alexis, and you out there listening, man, shout out to you for, coming through last minute, but just being around, and you really made it work, and all the girls, Haley, everybody who made it work, man. Shout out to them. And JP again for hooking that up. Hey, I gotta tell you something. Every girl that was supposed to be there in the last second didn't come. It was the night after Black Friday, so like a lot of chicks at the last second was like, no. So I'm like, yo, JP, you gotta get somebody down. He's like, I got it, Urson. I got it.
He said in his voice. That's funny.
We focused.
I made a phone call.
He took the voice. Yo, JP, move out. Let him be you.
Yeah,
you can sit in the
He was like, oh, it was in there. Oh, shouts out to Hair by LJ, because she was out there.
Oh, definitely, yo, Hair by LJ.
Space Camp, I think.
Space Camp, yo, Destin. Please forgive me, bro. Destin, Quay, the whole Space Camp Astroturn. I love you guys. Thank you for being part of that video, helping produce the track and everything, man. You're my bro. Everybody who's involved with it, man. There's a lot of people. Just thank everybody for that. So
now, what's up with this body parts?
Hey, body parts.
Because you my man, you my boy, and I done been on your IG, and your clothes ain't really been on too much. So, body parts is did you write this about a lady, or what's the concept behind this body parts besides just the title? Because you ain't got no clothes on IG, bro.
Definitely, and that's definitely for my lady fans out there. My bros out there chopping me up like, man, you don't put that chest back on the shirt. Some crazy stuff. But the ladies definitely love it and they're receptive to it. For me, body parts, I wanted a cuffing season type of song. You know what I'm saying? Like the weather's getting colder. You want something that you could just throw on, and that's what Body Parts was. And it's just been going crazy. It's like from the reaction, everybody loves that song. Down south is picking up crazy. Like everywhere, they just love Body Parts. That song is just really doing its own thing. It just got legs and just start running. So
I'm assuming the concept. You have something in mind already for this video.
Yeah, and shout out. What's my man's name again? Sean, appreciate you, Sean. That was dope. Shadow.
Mr. Brewington. Mr. Brewington.
Oh, don't get him going.
Yeah, I had some thought behind what I want to do, but it's kind of similar to what he's talking about.
Who are some of your inspirations when it comes to your music?
That's a great question. I mean, I'm always inspired by either past or current events, but some musicians that definitely inspire me. R&B was Kells, R. Kelly. Rap was Kanye, Nas, the list goes on and on. You kind of take different pieces from your favorite artists and kind of, form your own thing. T-Pain. I like T-Pain because he was so to the left when he came out, but, it was definitely dope just being creative. And I would say also, right now, I'm listening to a lot of Drake.
Who isn't?
The reason why I'm listening to a lot of Drake is because the way he put together his songs, it's dope. I like his whole structure, his whole team. I like the way his whole team positioned this whole song. You know.
Yeah, it's okay. The team is winning now.
Yeah,
that's what's
a different time. He doing whatever they doing. They got the winning formula.
Yeah.
As long as everybody's getting paid, it's okay.
Exactly. But I like what they doing over there with OVO Sound. It's
And that's DJ Manchild.
So I am the print.
Shout out to DJ Manchild for being one of the first DJs to pick up that ice cream girl, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, she made me a celebrity. I had girls hitting my phone. Yo, cause you guys when I dropped it, you guys put the competition out at the same time.
Yeah.
So everybody was hitting me like, oh, you gotta talk to them. They was trying to butter me up to get the money. I'm like, yo, I have nothing to do with it, but I'll take it.
Focus Friday has Pat Urson here, so I mean, we made it happen. So who is that artist, whether it's music or writing or whatever it is, that you really want to work with?
For me, I think it would be R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's mastered the whole songwriting melody. He could take something simple and just, make it a hit.
I mean, we proved that with the closet thing. Yeah, then he went too far, but
he sure did. But just from I don't want to talk about my man personal business, but from a creative standpoint, when you look at that kind of genius, how it is to make a song and keep making songs like that, you know what I'm saying? Keep making classic songs over and over again, I mean, it's a genius, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather work with him while he's still here, so to speak, before everything.
Oh, you ain't trying to do like the Biggie duets?
Yeah, nah. I don't want to be on something. The person's dead. I ain't get to meet them or get to glean from them. That's the biggest thing.
Because you said you like Drake and he photoshopped himself with a picture of Aaliyah. So you ain't trying to,
I posted that too. I posted that picture.
Just saying, he ain't never meet her, but it went crazy. Now my question to you, because I know we talked about Ice Cream Girl, and we got this Body Parts song that the video that Focus Friday is gonna be a part of. As you said it, you heard it.
It's recorded. It's live.
It's live. That's contract, verbal.
Oh my God.
We have it in the database. So boom, we're in the video. Got that for us, team. Now, with that being said, you're more than just a musician. You wrote a book. And are you gonna be doing anything with that book? Is it a second book coming?
I have. To this point, I'm sitting on 5 books. I've completed the series. I have 2 albums that I'm just sitting on. The mixtape's already done. We're just waiting on the perfect time to drop that. And I have a lot of opportunities. Like right now, we're just trying to focus on the situation with the Get Down and being a part of that, trying to see what they're talking about. But while one thing is moving, just keep the wheel turning, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it happening. So for me, I think we're just gonna have a good time to put stuff out. I don't want to put too much of my material out as far as the books. I'm waiting till certain things take off so I can have a bigger fan base to kind of let them get a part of that whole writing aspect of Urson. You know what I'm saying? So they could kind of get with the whole. For the ladies out there, it's erotic romantic novels. So.
Man, I'm leaving. This is just not my.
Oh God,
this is just not my ice cream.
Ice cream.
See, fellas, y'all gotta realize what I'm doing though. I'm writing this stuff for the ladies, but if you get on board now and they know that you read these type of books,
time out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you,
on board.
If you can connect with a lady with the stuff I'm putting out, you're gonna have a good chance of locking it in. For the brothers out there that's wondering, what the ladies like. So
what you trying to say is your book or your body of work and your music is like a manuscript. So if I listen to Urson Season and I listen to your music, when I go home to my lady, I'm gonna be better because I listen to the Urson Season.
Nah, I ain't saying it's like Kurt Franklin. I'm just
Urson Season.
With Urson Season, it's just about you putting that lady into the mood. When you get into the mood, everything else is butter. It's easier. You know what I'm saying? So
it's Dr. Love over here.
Dr. Love. We're gonna call him Dr. Urson. So with that being said, we're just gonna call it Mr. Urson, since you Dr. Love.
Dr. Love.
Since you Dr. Love over here. Single in a relationship? What are the things you looking for?
I'm at this moment.
Put him on spot.
He definitely
burning. He's burning.
Right now,
what's your Facebook status say? What does your Facebook status say, sir?
I have no Facebook status. At this point, I'm every lady's fantasy. Put it like that.
Oh,
he just pleaded the fifth.
Yeah, he did.
So if there was, what type of woman is Urson looking for? Spotlight.
You trying to get
somebody who's confident, somebody that's a big time supporter, somebody that's loving, caring, and who just understands the grind. I think that's the biggest thing, just having somebody who understands the grind.
That's the best thing.
Somebody get him a towel. He's sweating over there.
Listen,
I'm actually good. Cool right now.
Listen, he cool. Yeah. I think he answered that one.
He answered it
pretty well. I mean, I was trying to catch him.
He went to PR on that.
That's Dr. Love. You can't catch him.
Dr. Love, he's smooth. You know what I'm saying? Give me a minute. I'm gonna get one more person in the building, man. Again, it was a pleasure to have you here.
It was
I want to make things clear, man. This is JimsRadio.net. This is the home team, 91.7 FM, JimsRadio.net. All new artists. Go to our website, hit that submission tab, put that clean music. Clean music. If it's hot, we gonna play it. If it's not, you already know what to do. We throwing it in the trash. I'm just being honest.
Throw it in the trash.
Not Yes Men over here at Jim's Radio on Focus Fridays. We gonna play the good hot music. If it ain't good, it ain't getting played. I'm just being honest. But we love y'all.
Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop working. Keep working.
Listen, this is not. Jordan got cut from the team too. Absolutely. Look at him. You just gotta stay focused.
We Focus
Friday. We Focus Entertainment. All jokes aside, man, Pat Urson, it's a pleasure, man. We glad to have you here. You're a friend to the show. We can't wait to have you back. This is Focus Fridays. We're gonna play one more joint. We getting up out of here. This is the outro, not the intro. So I'm JP the exec.
This is True Beauty.
True Beauty.
Let me do this again.
Say it with your chest.
Oh my God.
This is JP the exec.
True Beauty.
Nah, one more time.
This is JP
you guys.
This is True Beauty.
This is True Beauty.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah,
I want to say it again.
Yo, this is JP the exec.
This is True Beauty.
This is the Garden State Prince, DJ Manchild.
This is Focus Fridays.